Would you mind putting the other dogs outside? Good girl. Who's a good girl? Yeah, awesome. Oh, it's the shadow. Hey everybody, nice to see you guys. I'm gonna wait for a little bit until some more people get on and kind of start the chatting. Oh, start the chatter about Robin. Oh. These poor people. Let's see. Oh, splat. Yeah, come here. Let's get closer. Come here. Come here. I'll pick you up. How's that sound? Oh. Oh, no. Well, hope everyone is doing well today. Robin is one more day closer and a little bit heavier and much more uncomfortable. She is one day more uncomfortable. She, wherever she goes, she lays down and is just kind of like moaning all the time. Just, aren't you? Aren't you? Poor thing. Poor thing. But welcome to Robin's countdown cam. And we are eagerly anticipating her delivery. Unfortunately, Elizabeth will not be able to join us. She came down with a migraine about 30 minutes ago, unfortunately, right, just before noon, our time. She had a migraine strike. Unfortunately, she suffers from migraines pretty regularly, and so she's in our darkened bedroom with she has one of the Cephaly devices, one of the things that goes on your head and it zaps your brain. It doesn't really. I mean, I shouldn't say it zaps your brain. If you've ever used um, those muscle contraction stimulators, where it's like you put the pads on, like you've seen them on the infomercials, where it's like 4-minute abs or whatever. You put the thing around your belly and then it delivers an electric shock to like make your muscles contract. It's kind of like that, except for it goes on your forehead. It's called Cephaly, um, and it seems to help her where it, along with if she's able to lay down and stay in a dark place that's not overstimulating. The Cephaly seems to help bring down the intensity of the migraine. Hey there, Nisho. Nice to see you. And if you just joined us, I was just saying that Elizabeth came down with a migraine about 30 minutes ago, a little bit before noon our time, and so unfortunately she won't be able to join us. But she did want me to show you all. Yesterday in the mail, we got Robin's stairs to get up onto the bed or any parts of our furniture, and I'll kind of show you guys that. It was a nice snag on her part. I mean, it's just like a foam brick that's cut into the shape of stairs, and then it has a removable cover, which is kind of nice. I thought that was pretty cool. We can just you can take this and wash the cover, and it's I don't know. I was kind of impressed for she got it off of Amazon, and she got it off of the I think it's called like Warehouse Deals. I didn't realize that this was something that Amazon does, but if a person returns an item and it's in good condition, and they can't just basically sell it again as new, they put it in their Warehouse Deals portion of Amazon, and so you get it for a discount. Like this one, the original packaging was just like in one of those plastic bags or whatever. The plastic bag was in the box with with this thing and the little pamphlet that came with it, but it still had the tags and everything. So it was like they got it and said, "Oh, this isn't big enough," or who knows what the problem was, but they just sent it back to Amazon, and we were able to get it for a deal. So. Oh yes, thank you for wishing her. I hope she feels better soon too. I hope she feels better soon too. She has, as long as she and I have been together, she has had migraines, and it's they come and go. Sometimes she gets them in real bad batches, and sometimes she won't have migraines for months. But unfortunately, she's just going through an episode now where she's getting migraines pretty regularly. So I try to help her get to our bedroom, get everything darkened and quiet, and then get her set up with her the Cephaly device. Good girl. But let's see here. Sharp in the carpet. That was something sharp in the carpet, huh? Oh, good girl. Let's see. Where's this going? Oh, let's show them how this works. Oh, yeah. And so, yeah, I wanted to show you guys. This is some of our furniture that we use. For our pets, everything can collapse down into like a full-size bed, so it's kind of nice. Let's see. think that you can do this for everybody to see? Put it over here. Let's put this more a little bit, maybe. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Let's see how this looks. Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay with YouTube. But Robin is definitely getting close to go time, because her appetite has really come down. She will eat, but she doesn't eat the portions that she normally eats, and so that's always kind of an indicator to us that all the puppies are taking up a lot of space inside of her body, and so she can't eat as much as she normally does. So usually we try to give her little bits to eat throughout the day. Here, let's come on. Come on. Oh, I know. Come on. Good girl. Come on. I'm not gonna lift you up. You gotta. Come on. Here. Come on, baby. Come over here. You're just not gonna do it, are you? Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're so big. You can show everybody how big you are. I know. Are you scared? She did this earlier this morning on our bed. She might not do it now because she's like, "Come on, man, just pick me up. You're right there. Come on, come on." Let's go up. Good girl. Ta-da! There it is, the magic of the stairs. Are you happy now, huh? Yeah. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Oh, how is this? Yeah, and so these guys. I'll like maybe like halfway through the live, I'll go and get the. You gonna come down now? Yay! Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, I'll find out what I can't remember what the name of the company was, but they're really. They're not heavy. They're super light and very easy to put wherever you want them. And we looked into, there's all different types you can find on Amazon. There's ones made of plastic, there's ones made of metal, and those I thought would be, like waking up in the middle of the night and stubbing your toe on that would be absolutely horrible. And I'm sure that there's ones made out of wood. Again, I don't think I would want to stub my foot on those. And so we thought that this was a pretty good deal, especially because you could see as she was climbing up, she's kind of scraping her belly across the bottom. So yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear her. These are the types of noises that she makes these days. Everything is a grunt and a groan. Oh, isn't it? Oh, you know what? Actually, let me go turn off the fan because it's making noise. Good girl. Good girl. Oh my God. Come on. I got the brush. Come on. Come on, Robin. Come on, baby. Robin. Good girl. Come on. Come Do you not want to come back in? Come on. Come here, Robin. Sweetie. Oh, here, you don't like going underneath that, do you? Yeah. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up. There you go, sweet boy. Yeah. Oh. Who else we got? Oh, Waffle's on. Hi, Waffle. Good afternoon to you. I'm sure it's actually probably evening your time, isn't it? It's probably pretty late. Oh, what a good girl. But I was just, unfortunately, Elizabeth came down with a migraine at noon our time, and so she's in our bedroom trying to, or she's nursing that. Hopefully she'll feel better later today. I always, migraines suck. I usually don't suffer from migraines. However, it would have been a couple weeks ago. I woke up in the morning and I had a splitting headache, and I didn't want the curtains open, and it was like the noise from the kids. It was on like a Saturday morning. The noise from the kids was just making me feel terrible, and it was like the sunlight from outside, it almost made me feel nauseous. And she's like, "You're having a migraine." And I was like, "Oh God, is that what this feels like? This is terrible." So at least now I can kind of understand how she has migraines where she knows that they're coming on because she'll have an aura where she'll like see things, or like her vision gets messed up, and I can't imagine like having that notification, like that your body is saying, "Oh hey, this is coming your way." Like that's just bleh, terrible. Hi, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? But since Elizabeth isn't going to be able to join us, she wanted me to show you guys. She had been talking about getting Robin a set of stairs to get up onto our furniture or onto our bed, because we let her sleep with us at night since she's so close to delivering. But she can't jump up, like even just like this. She can't launch herself up onto any of our furniture. Normally she can when she doesn't have all this baby weight. However, when she's on our bed or if she's on something like this, she will consider jumping down, and that's really scary because all the extra weight she has, she almost crashes on the ground. And so Elizabeth looked into getting a set of stairs and ended up picking these guys out. It was an Amazon warehouse deal, and someone returned them after seeing them for, they were delivered to someone else's home, and then they didn't like them, returned them to Amazon, and Amazon puts them back online for sale at a discount. And yeah, I think it's called warehouse deals or something along those lines. Elizabeth knows Amazon way better than I do, so. Oh yeah. If you can get some of those for your animals, Sky, I'm sure that they would like it. It's they're nice. They're made of foam, and then showing Nisho, it's got like a removable cover that's just you just zip, or you unzip it and you can pull the whole thing off and wash it. So I thought that was kind of cool. It was pretty handy to keep things nice and clean. I think Robin, where did you go, sweetie pie? Robin, come here, baby. Come on. No, don't go upstairs. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get her a treat. Hey. Let me get your food. Excited? Does this sound good? Come on. Oh yeah, here we go. This will make you happy. Does this make you want some of this? Yeah. So, good girl. This is just the kibble that we give our dogs. But uh, as our dogs become more pregnant, as our females, as they get bigger, they don't um, they don't eat as much, and we kind of have to. I don't want to say trick them, but we usually we'll mix some soft food in to their kibble to try and get them to eat a little bit better. But then as they get even bigger, their appetite goes down much further, and so now I am mixing some of the bone broth that my dad and I make in with the food to try and entice them to eat it. Oh. And so this is mixed with some beef bone broth, and she just walked away. Robin, come here, sweetie. Let's see. Robin, where'd you go? Did you go? What's up? Come here. Come on. Why are you interested in going upstairs? What's going on? Huh? Do you need a drink of water? Distracted. Oh, why are you so distracted? What's going on? Oh, I heard that. Is Paris upstairs? Is that what's going on? That's what's distracting you? Yeah, we might get Daisy in a little bit. And I don't know why she seems so distracted. What's up? What's up? But I think I heard Paris upstairs. Paris is one of our other females. Paris and Pom Pom. You might have seen them. And when we put the smaller dogs in to play with the puppies. One of the ones that we were putting in there a lot was Remy, but another was Pom Pom. And Paris and Pom Pom are sisters that came from a litter in, I think it was Oklahoma, that Elizabeth drove down and picked them up. But our daughter and Paris really connected, and Paris has become like an emotional support dog for our daughter, and so she Paris hangs out upstairs and in our daughter's bedroom and stuff. So that's probably why Robin is going over the stairs and looking up the stairs like, what's going on up there? Oh, what's going on, good girl? You're not hungry? Come here. Come on. I'll brush you. I'll be happy to brush you. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. You got some. And then one of our males, Macchiato, he is our black and tan. For whatever reason, he just finds a ton of joy in chewing on Robin's fur, like the fur on her ears. For whatever reason, he just will. I don't know if I think it's a sign of affection or what, but he will come, he'll snuggle her, and then just chew on the fur on her ears, and she just lets him. I don't know why. It's not like she tries to get him to stop or anything. So, oh, good girl. That's a good girl. Who's a good girl? But again, if you guys have any questions, we'd love to answer your questions. and kind of give you the ooh, give you the shivers. I've never seen that before. Good girl, come here, come here. Turn around. Oh, turn. Good girl. Look good. Yeah, hey Waffle. So that awesome question, and yes, our plan is to live stream the birth. So in like if anybody's watching and you're not subscribed, I mean I hate to do the whole hey subscribe to our channel thing, but we do plan to live stream the birth of Robin's litter, and later on Daisy's litter. But so if you're not subscribed, I would suggest subscribing, doing the whole notification bell icon thing, and that way when we go live, whelping whelping their puppies or whelping Robin's puppies, you guys will get a notification because it can happen anytime. It could happen, late at night, our time. Wait, no. You come back here. You stay here with me. Ooh. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Doing okay? Oh, I put on the okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm talking to Elizabeth. She just came out. Our computer for the Red Barn Cavaliers computer is out by the puppy pens. That's right in our dining room, into the entry of our home, and so she's over there putting the this live stream's address onto our website. So if you guys are interested, you can go to our website. Yeah, we always put the most recent live stream as a link on our website, so you can go there and click on it. If we're live streaming, and when the puppies are here, we're basically live streaming throughout the day. And so you can go there and click on it, and it'll just take you directly to the live stream instead of going to YouTube and navigating that stuff. Just to, we enjoy having you guys be able to see what's going on with the puppies, with our dogs, all that fun stuff. Oh, good girl. Does that feel nice? Yeah, you look very happy now. You've got a ton of fur coming out. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. Yeah. Macchiato must have been chewing on this ear most recently. Huh. Good girl. My goodness. I'm gonna have enough for a pillow. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I kind of got distracted there for a second, but if you're new to our channel, and you're watching it for the first time, we do plan to live stream Robin's litter being born. No matter what time it is, our time, we'll have everything set up and streaming through YouTube. So if you would like to be a part of that, we would love for you to tune in and be with us watching as these puppies come into the world. And the best way to know that you won't miss it is to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you'll get the notification whenever we're doing a live stream. And that's usually how our content, that's usually how we send out our content, is via a live stream. We do make shorts, or we'll do longer videos every now and then, such as the one we did about Nemo and Matthew. Did you hear Daisy barking in there? My goodness, you've got so much fur. So, Robin is a very furry Blenheim. She has a very, her coat is very almost like wispy, and her puppies, her very first litter, when they were born, they ended up being these, Elizabeth described them as fluffy potatoes yesterday, and I thought that was the perfect analogy, because they really were just like, I mean, they're good sized, because Robin is normally probably about between 16 and 17 pounds normally, and Spikes, who is the sire for this litter, he is usually 18 to 19 pounds. So they're pretty good sized dogs, and their first litter, they were a bunch of fluffy potatoes, and they were very docile, is I guess the word I'll use. They were not very active. They enjoyed laying around quite a bit and just nursing on mom, and then maybe they'd get up and go pee and poop, and then they'd go and lay back down and go back to sleep. But so when they come along, it's nice to be able to film them, because they'll usually chill out in one spot. In the whelping pool that we have, we normally put like one heating pad so that they can lay on the heating pad, and we've got one where you can set the temperature to a certain degree. Like we usually set it at like 95 or 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and they will just lay on top of that and stay warm, and they are perfectly content. Oh, good girl. Hold on a second. You stay right there. Stay right there. I'm gonna turn down.
Be able to see point out that they can see why you've been back there for years.
Oh, yeah. Come back here. Ooh. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Yes, indeed. All right, who do we have here? Hi there, Bingo 2020 from, man, I hope I say this right, Bromwich, West Bromwich. I hope that I'm saying that correctly. Very nice to meet you. I hope that you are doing well. And welcome to our channel. This is Robin, and Robin is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. She's Blenheim, that's the color. Some people say it's white and liver, which I heard that for the first time yesterday, which was I thought that was kind of cool. But
well, the actual brown color for Cavaliers is called chestnut.
Chestnut, oh yeah, so that's
Chestnut and white.
yeah, white and chestnut is the true, is like what the color really is. But she is 7 weeks pregnant and is due on September 13th. So any day now she will be going into labor and delivering her puppies, which we do plan to live stream. Paris upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, so I was right. I was. Robin kept going over the stairs and looking up there, and I thought I heard.
I'm changing or I'm adding to the title Q&A.
Oh, okay, cool. So I was telling everybody that I thought that perhaps Paris was upstairs with you, and that was why Robin kept having interest in the stairs.
Yes.
Oh, I need to turn this. No, come back here. Come back here, sweetheart. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, what a good girl. Oh, what a good girl. Who's a good girl? Hi. Hi, baby. Good girl. Goodness. But again, for anybody who is new, we would really enjoy you guys watching Robin's puppies be born. We'd love to have you with us when that all goes down here in about 6 days. We anticipate it's going to be the 13th. What's that?
Tell them how fascinating it is.
Yeah,
The puppy just plop out in the sack.
Yeah, it really is very interesting. The how the anatomy is different for dogs, because when the puppies come out, there's two amniotic sacs, and you've got the puppy inside of one, and then there is basically the placenta is inside the other, and it's kind of like, or the Russian nesting dolls, where it's one inside the other, kind of like that. And so you have to pull the puppies out of the two sacs, and it's just so cool how this will be Robin's second litter, but on her first litter, they're not like people who are being told what to do during childbirth, and it's just nature. It's all instinct for them. Where once they give birth to their first puppy, they know that they need to tear open the bags, and they will consume everything. They'll lap up the amniotic fluid, and then they will bite the umbilical cord, or kind of gnaw at it and chew it off of the puppy as close to the skin as they can get, almost. And they will also consume the placenta. Very, very interesting. It's really cool.
Which is very good for the breast milk production.
Yeah, and when they consume the placenta, it's very good for breast milk production. Oh, good girl. My goodness.
We'll have so much more to share when we're delivering puppies.
Yeah. Dogs outside are barking. Good girl. You want to show them going up the steps again? Huh? Ooh, good girl. Ready? Come on. Robin. Come here. Robin. Oh, no. Ready? that's the new set of stairs, and now she doesn't have to launch herself up onto our furniture. She doesn't have to skydive from our bed, which is nice. Huh. Aren't you happy, girl? Are you happy, girl? What are you watching? Huh? Are you gonna eat some of your food? Are you gonna eat some of your food? Yeah? Oh, don't go jumping. Here. Ready? You go this way. Come on. Let's see how much easier that is? Yeah, I'll do a little doggy training here too. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Yeah. A good girl. No. No. You stay over here. We have to show all of your fans how close you are to giving birth. Good. Not a good girl. But for everybody who is who tuned in and got to know us with our last litter, that was Missy, Missy's litter. You guys all know that we believe we like Elizabeth and I, we did foster care for dogs, when we were first married and we were first together, all that sort of stuff. And for the longest time, we thought, the only dog that you should be getting is a foster dog, or you should be adopting a dog from a rescue. And like we said yesterday, if you can find a Cavalier in a rescue that needs to be rescued, needs to be adopted, whatever, absolutely do that. We would hate for any Cavalier to be in a shelter or just needing to be rescued. They're wonderful dogs, and we absolutely love them. But as far as our experience went, was our son died and just a little bit before his 3rd birthday, and we, for a while there, he was very, very handicapped, and so all of our attention and effort went into caring for him. And after he passed away, we needed some type of outlet for our family to help us move forward. And Elizabeth convinced me, why don't we get a dog? We live out in the country. We have all this room. Why don't we get a dog so that the kids will have a dog and to care for and love and all that sort of stuff. So we started doing research and found that Cavaliers were what we were really looking for. I think that the first search I did was couch potato dog. I wanted to find a dog that was relaxed, because we had Elizabeth and her family, when she was younger, they fostered border collies, and when I was growing up, I did big dogs. I did rescues with pit bulls, and we just wanted something that was a little less energetic. And so that's why I did the whole Google search for couch potato dogs, and one that came up was the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And then after I looked into the breed even more, that was really like sold me on the breed was the fact that they are so uh, emotionally supportive. They are great dogs. It's like they can read you when you need comfort. When you want to go and play, they will get up and play with you. Like um, Robin likes to play fetch, so they will have fun outside with the kids. Uh, but they will also come and lay in your lap whenever you're feeling down and need a little boost. They'll come and snuggle you. Um, but in our experience, when we after we had come to the decision, hey, we want to get a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, um, you know, we felt like it was a sin to go to a breeder because we had been, I'd say, like inundated with, oh, you gotta rescue, you have to rescue a dog. It's the only way to get a dog is to rescue them. And eventually we became comfortable with the notion of adopting a dog from a breeder, and because unfortunately it's hard to find a Cavalier in a rescue. There's such wonderful dogs that they usually don't end up in rescues or in shelters. Oh, thank you for that nice compliment. I wish I could. I was gonna say Constance. Constance. There we go. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing or for giving me that very nice compliment. We've been through a lot, and but coming to finding Cavaliers, they're wonderful. Oh, waffle. Yeah. So yes, the both Robin and Daisy, they have met. They were pretty good pals up until they went into this last heat cycle. With their hormones, getting them ready to bear puppies, they have become very territorial, and so it's tough to have them in the same room without them getting to a tizzy with one another. And so like yesterday at the end of our stream, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but Daisy had come out from we were keeping her in our bedroom. Daisy had come out, and Robin saw her and went over there, and they started getting like Elizabeth picked up Daisy, but they were still growling at each other just because they're just very territorial right now. Their hormones are raging with being pregnant. So we try to keep them separated the best we can so that we don't have dog fights. So, geez, how old are they? I'm trying to think. They're both just a little bit over 2 years old, and so they are well into doggy adulthood, and just like I said, the hormones when they go into heat, and then when they become pregnant, the extra added hormones that their body is pumping out, they get territorial, and I don't want to say aggressive because it's not necessarily aggressive. They're just very territorial and defensive. There you go. They're trying to keep themselves safe and the puppies that they're carrying safe. Good girl. So when the puppies leave, they're really it's usually like when the first puppy goes, that's when the moms will, they'll be kind of like, whoa, wait, what happened? I'm missing a dog. But at 8 weeks, we have basically separated the puppies from the moms. And there comes a point in that first 8 weeks where the mother dogs know that they need to kind of separate themselves from the puppies because they don't want the puppies to be dependent on them solely. And it's usually about the time when we start weaning the puppies off of breastfeeding and putting them onto dog food. That's when the mothers, you'll see this almost like noticeable shift where the mothers aren't nearly as protective, or I mean they're always a little bit protective, but they aren't doting on them as much. They aren't around them or needing to be around them as much as they were usually that first 4 weeks. The first 4 weeks when the puppies are almost exclusively nursing off of mom, that's when they are actively taking care of the puppies the most. But that second 4 weeks, there's like a shift where they start to distance themselves, and then by the time the puppies start to leave, they really they aren't very, I don't want to say like it's not like they're depressed or sad. They just kind of know that the puppies are moving on. Yeah, you do well, huh? That's a very good question, Constance. I appreciate you engaging us in the chat. I really, it's awesome. So we do take our dogs for walks. We live in central Illinois. It's pretty flat here, but we're out in the country, out in the farmland, and so we do take them for walks, and they do very well. They are very, very good on leash because they do. I would say like they mind you on leash very well. In fact, I would say that they're probably the best dog on leash that I have ever had. And I've taken pit bulls for walks. I've taken labs for walks, Great Danes, like all sorts of different dogs I've taken on walks and hikes. And Cavaliers do well off leash too, where if you're out in the wilderness going on hikes, they don't bolt. They like if they see an animal or a squirrel or something like that, it's not like they're going to chase that thing until they catch it. They really want to be around people. Our Cavaliers will give anything to be around us as much as possible, and we have them around us as much as we can, except for like what I said, where we have to separate Robin and Daisy. There are 2 pregnant mamas right now, but because they want to be around people so much, when they are off leash, they will stay close to you. We really enjoy taking our cavies for walks, or when we've been on vacation. We had a motorhome at one time, and we would take our dogs with us, and we would take them for walks because you can't leave them in a motorhome all the time. So even though we have them potty trained, we have a pan system, it's kind of like litter, but it's not cat litter, and so we try to make that distinction. But you still want to take the dogs for walks even when you're on vacation and stuff. So or when you're on a trip, and like I said, they do very, very well. They are very they are a joy to walk. People love to see Cavaliers. We get so many compliments on our dogs that everyone is always saying how beautiful they are and how sweet they are. So, and they really are some of the sweetest dogs that I've ever dealt with. Oh, that's so cool. You had a boxer lab mix. That's wonderful. That's yeah. I would say that a Cavalier would fit right in there. They are very good with a pack. Um, they are not super dominant. Um, so my parents have a very large. He's just a mutt. He's a mix of all sorts of all sorts of stuff. It's kind of hard to tell, but he kind of looks like a very leaned out um, black lab. And when my parents come to visit, they will bring him, and even when he is on our property and our pack is here, our dogs are uh, our males are usually like, hey, this is our territory, but everyone gets along pretty well. Um, the only time that we've ever had issues with dogs being, territorial is our mamas, our pregnant mamas. It's really just when they're pregnant is when they are really um, just like I've said a number of times now. They're very territorial. They're defensive of the litter that they're carrying, and so they don't want to. The, their territory and their whelping location is their whelping location. So, ooh, careful. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm so glad that you are on our notification list, and yeah, stay. Uh, Also, if you don't mind, I hope you've subscribed and turned on the whole notification bell icon thing so that when Robin goes into labor, you'll be notified because we plan on live streaming that. And so, from when they are born, we'll be basically live streaming their entire time here at our home. Those first 8 weeks of life, we want everybody to be a part of and enjoy. And like our channel started out as basically a way for the families that were adopting puppies, for them to see that we were caring for them and that they were part of our family. Because Elizabeth and I have told this to all of our families that you know we know that when you are adopting one of our dogs, you're adopting a family member. It's just like you're adopting a child. I mean, within reason, but it feels that important, and we understand that, and so our experiences have been kind of difficult where the breeders that we had decided to go with, they didn't do something like this where we offer FaceTime to our families, where if they want, they can FaceTime the dogs. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we have countless examples of families who weren't able to come and see the puppies, during those first 8 weeks, but they FaceTimed religiously, and the puppies knew them when they came to pick them up, and it's so cool, because we usually ask those families to send like a used pillowcase or a blanket, like a small blanket that they have used, so that whenever they do FaceTime calls, we pull out those items for the puppies to like play with or be around, so they have the scent from their new home and then they also get to hear your voice and that sort of stuff. And there is like a connection where eventually, when families do come and pick up their puppies, they are they know who they are. Um, and now I forgot where I was going with all that. But oh yeah, so our channel started off as just like a way for families to see that, you know, it's not like we were keeping the puppies in a basement away from the family and all that stuff. No, the way we raise them is they are in the center of our house. They are in the center of the chaos, so they aren't, you know, sheltered puppies. When they go home to their forever homes with their families, they know that, you know, they know what the noise of a house is like. They know, like we use a shop vac to clean the pen and stuff, like to clean up the pine that we use as potty training material. We use a shop vac to clean that stuff up if it gets spilled, and so they are used to loud noises. They are used to just the hustle and bustle of living in today's modern home. Hi there, Carrie Ann. And Rolo, awesome. Thank you, Constance, for your your compliments. We appreciate that. Yeah, we were surprised when we started seeing more and more people subscribing to the channel. I mean, because it was just a live stream of puppies in a pen, and as they get older, it does get very interesting because they play a lot and they're a lot of fun. They do sleep a lot, but surprisingly, we were like, man, we're getting more and more people subscribing, and it's been really cool getting to talk to people all over the world. We have a number of subscribers from India. There's a ton from Europe. There's a few people on the chat right now that are from Europe, and so it's just really cool being able to talk to all these people and for them to for us to get to know them, then their pets, or for them to get to know us. What's up, baby? Oh. Who's barking? Who's barking over there? Huh?
Tell everybody I said hello.
Yeah.
Drew.
I-
Tell everybody I said hello.
Yes. Elizabeth says hello, everybody. Unfortunately, she can't join us right now because she came down with a migraine at about noon, so yeah, about an hour and a half ago. And unfortunately, she just, when a migraine strikes, they strike, and there's not much you can do about it except go to a nice, quiet, dark room and wait for it to pass. It's terrible, and I feel for her, yeah, because you never know when they're gonna happen. Really, it really stinks. But she says hello, and hopefully tomorrow she'll be able to join us, because that's our plan, is to every day do a short live stream just to kind of show you guys Robin's progress as she gets closer and closer each day. She is getting very large right now. You want to roll over? Oh, ready, splat, and turn. Yeah. Oh, what a good girl. Oh, I know. Oh, thank you, Carrie Ann. That's very kind of you to say. And I hope that she feels well soon too. And I'll just give you guys, I'm gonna have to end the live stream here pretty soon, because I gotta take my daughter to a school event, and so we're gonna be going here pretty soon. I'll probably end it in the next 5 minutes. But so if there's anybody else new that's out there, please check out our website. It's www.redbarncavaliers.com. On our website, you can sign up for our notification list for when puppies are available for to adopt and really that's the best way to know for us to know who to reach out to when puppies are available. Usually our notification list asks what are you interested in? Do you want a male, female? Do you want a Blenheim like Robin? Do you want a tricolor like Daisy? Do you want a ruby like Missy? A ruby is the chestnut color just all over their body, and then the tricolor is black, white, and they usually have a little bit of chestnut on their face and neck. And then that's usually what the notification list asks you. That's just kind of like for us to gauge when you would be interested in getting a puppy and stuff like that. But yeah, www.redbarncavaliers.com, and you can also find the links to all of our social media there as well. Instagram, everything is Red Barn Cavaliers. But right now our YouTube is definitely the thing that gets probably a lot of attention, or the most attention, just because of the live streams and the videos. And so if you wouldn't mind subscribing and giving it a like, that helps us out, because we would love for more people to know about Cavaliers. When we were first looking at dogs, I had never heard of Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. I had heard of Cocker Spaniels and different types of Spaniels, but not Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. And so we would love to raise awareness of them and how awesome the breed is. So, but let's see. Oh, and Waffle is back. Oh, and Carrie-Ann, we don't know how many she's carrying. The vet told us between 6 and 8 puppies, most likely. And we'll see. We will find out when she eventually gives birth exactly how many are in here. And let's see. And Waffle, Robin has settled down. She has been just sitting here enjoying me scratching her and loving on her. She's been very sweet. But I think I'm going to have to end the live stream, because I'm going to have to take our daughter over to something right now. So thank you all for tuning in, and we hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, have a great evening, and say goodbye, Robin. Oh. Up. Say bye. Goodbye.